radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description. Hey babes, and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because today we're tapping into the sign of Aries for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus placements. Wherever you have the Aries placement in your charts, you can apply this to. Before I get started, check me out on Etsy in the description below for your protection. That's the only place, the only way you can get a private reading from me. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and check me out on my completely free radio show and playbacks, also in the description below. We pull cards for every Zodiac sign. We listen to music. It is super fun over there. And other than that, Aries, we're going to get into what is going on with you guys. So let's see. Maybe just a few messages for Aries. Interesting. All right, let's get right into it. First, we have cleanse and detoxify. With great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we will help you develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease the sorrow at shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries, and concerns to us and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. So cut out the drinking, cut out the smoking, cut out the lower vibrational activities here. It's creating an energy in your life. I saw this myself. I had a barbecue over the weekend and it went a little left. I ain't even gonna hold you. And it's because there was a lot of, drinking, smoking, all of that stuff that people do going on. And, I had to learn the hard way that that's not it. That's not it, especially not on a consistent basis. So definitely a good time for you guys to get a cleanse going, Aries. Change in direction. The changes you are experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to be open with your heart and our guidance. You are protected and in the future and now, and so follow your path to the happy outcome that you desire. So I'm definitely feeling like, oh, there's a little fruit fly. I'm definitely feeling like it's important for you guys to change directions. I feel like you guys have been doing certain things, used to a certain way of living, and it's kind of toxic to you at this point. And the universe is going to support you and your new direction on your new path. But there does have to be that initial level of commitment from you, Aries. We have innocence. Beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any gift, give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. So this is about returning back to oneness. This is about returning back to an energy of who you truly are and what it is that you truly want, what's important to you. You may have found that through companionship or through friendship, you had started to engage in activities that you wouldn't normally be into or you wouldn't normally engage in. And the universe is saying it's definitely time to shift back into the vibration of what it is that you love and what it is that you want from your life. We have steady progress. We acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering the love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution that you're making to the world through thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. So everything that you've done up until this point has not gone unnoticed. You're making steady progress, Aries. Don't scorn yourself for falling prey to the energies around the world. It's such a battle, to be in a place where what's important to you really gets the attention it deserves. So many, different accounts out there that you could look at all day, every day that can, make you feel like, what, I want to live that life, or make you feel feelings of jealousy about people's lives that you wouldn't actually want, So it's allergies. I'm not sick, you guys. I've been coughing all day. But we have the Five of Pentacles and the Devil card in reverse. So this is an energy of going towards what it is that you truly desire, what it is that you truly want. For me personally, I genuinely love to read. My son asked me the other day, like, Mommy, what do you do when I'm at school? Like, what do you really like to do? And I was like, well, I read a lot. I like to read. And he was like, no, but what do you do that's fun? And I'm like, that's what I like to do. And he's like, that's not fun. And we had like a whole discussion about individuality and making sure that you're doing what you like to do because you love to do it. And he's like, oh, so that's fun for you, and so anyways, tapping into this energy, Aries, maybe you don't like to read, maybe you like to travel, but the people around you just want to hang out and spend, you know, $100 at the liquor store every weekend and then an additional $50 for some smoke, instead of like saying that $150 every weekend to say, okay, we can stack this and we can have $600 for this flight in a month, you know. And maybe we can find, you know, other ways that we can have fun or whatever. Like, you just I'm just feeling, you know what, it reminds me of this TikTok trend, and it's like this audio, these don't know what life's about, and it, like, somebody would post something like them presenting an idea to their friends and they would be like, oh, that doesn't sound fun. And that's exactly what I'm getting here. I feel like you've been doing things that are out of character because you haven't tapped into your true innocence, your true character in a while. So it's time to change direction so you can make sure that the things that you're doing are actually fulfilling for you. It's not to make other people think that you're having fun and living this glorious life of what they consider to be happiness. It's you tapping into your genuine own happiness. Oof. We got the Sun in reverse, the Magician in reverse, and the Tower in reverse. So this is a very eerie energy because the universe is saying, I'm not going to come through and screw everything up for you. I'm not going to come through with this big moment where you're, you know, ripped away from the things that you shouldn't be tapped into. This is a choice for you. With the Magician in reverse, if you choose not to change anything, then that leads us to this slow burn of the Sun in reverse. And by time you realize it, it may be too late. It's never technically too late. You know, there's people who don't see success until 40 and then they have these amazing careers and whatever. So I don't feel like it's ever over. I don't feel like we need to be that dramatic, but a lot of wasted time. And I'm telling you, Aries, the universe is not going to take you out of here. It's just going to get worse and worse, slowly but surely. And it just feels like someone kind of falling into a really dark place. Because if you don't create your way out of it, and you make things more comfortable in it, or you get used to being, you know, in this space, that's just where you're going to be. And then we have the Page of Cups in reverse. So it's just like this slow burn to just this unhappy, you know, kind of unfulfilling life here. And it's like, you guys could truly have so much more. But you have to commit to what you want, and you have to stay on task. When you make, you know, progress, you have to say, this is important to me, so this is what I'm going to do. We have the Star in reverse, the King of Pentacles in reverse, and the Four of Swords in reverse. I feel like you may be hanging on to the friendships that you have right now, and that's a big part of why you're having a hard time, or reflecting back on friendships that you used to have and just kind of going for that versus saying, okay, this is actually a blank slate. This is my opportunity to create something totally new. And I'm not in that same dynamic for a reason. So obviously at some point, in some way, it didn't serve me and I had to move on from it. But it's really just that matter of perspective. King of Pentacles in reverse and the Star in reverse. There's not very much room for a growth opportunity here. Definitely not much room to see your full potential. And for me as a reader, the Sun and the Star, whenever those come out in the same spread, that indicates fame. And you could be missing out on fame and literal fortune. But it's like hard to go your own path. Three of Wands in reverse and the Justice card. And it's not wrong. You know, it's like, it's not wrong for you to choose this life. It's just a choice. And that's the kind of messed up thing about the universe, is that everything is a lesson. You know, everything is a lesson. So it's not, there's no such thing as wrong. It's not wrong for you to live a life of misery because it's what you choose. It's what you've used your free will to live out. And ultimately it helps the collective. We're all, you know, connected. It helps the collective consciousness. So at the end of the day, like, a lesson learned is still a good thing from the standpoint of the universe. So the universe has this very harsh kind of, like I said, eerie energy where it's kind of like, not scary, but just like a little like eerie, like, wow, that's kind of dark. Where is it? The gift card just trying to come out. I'm gonna take it. All right, let's see. We have pump your brakes and lip service. So you may be doing a lot of we got all sorts of stuff coming out. We have the persuasion card. So there may be some scamming going on, Aries. You may be getting into the sugar daddy, sugar mama lifestyle, trying to finesse people out of their coins and translating that as love, but that's not it. We have pump your brakes and lip service. You may be doing a lot of gossiping right now, and that may be keeping you out of, you know, your own stream of abundance in terms of love, because we're pulling from the romance cards here now. So you may be watching a lot of drama content. I unsubscribed from every drama channel on YouTube that I was following. I was following, like, I think 3 of them. But I unsubscribed from all of them because it's just so disgusting to look at other people's lives and get this false sense of a superiority just because they're going through it and it's on Front Street versus all the BS that you've been through that you would freaking fold all the way if it were to be exposed. So anyways, that's like my own personal beef with like looking at other people's lives and gossiping about it all day. But I feel like you guys may be engaging in some of that, and it's not a bad thing. Like I just said, I'm not superior from anyone just because I've stopped. It just is what it is. It's a choice. You're going to learn the lesson or, you know, experience it. It's whatever. But I do feel like that's having an effect on your love life, and that's the point. We have something different in Let Me Go. So there's something different that the universe wants for you, but you're definitely going to have to release yourself from the shackles of, you know, this BS and this draining content. We have happy family and time for a change. Woo, Aries. Happy family and time for a change. In order to create that relationship dynamic, you're going to have to be a product of that dynamic. You're going to have to return back to your original state of innocence before you started to, you know, talk about what other people have going on with your friends, or live that life that everyone talks about through the expense of your own personal happiness and fulfillment. It's just important to ask yourself, are you really happy? Are you really happy with this? Are you really happy here? Is this really doing it for you? If you could see, you know, a million different people's lives play out, would you say, oh yes, this is the one that I want? Or is this the one that you accepted because maybe you also accepted the lie that it couldn't get any better, or this is what it would just be for you? It's all a choice. We have the gift and prayer, meditate on it. So I definitely see that you guys need to take some time to tap into what it is that you truly want from here, so that you can start to pursue that life. And you're making steady progress, but I feel like some of you may have gotten frustrated with the journey, so you kind of slipped back into old habits, and then it's like, I've been working so hard to become an entrepreneur, or to, you know, make a better life of myself, that you wanted some fun, and then you started to get involved with people who just don't have those goals at all. So now you're completely, you have kind of completely abandoned the path that you were on that was going to take you out of this space. We have triumph and sacrifice. In order to have that sacrifice that you want, or sorry, the triumph that you want, it is going to take a sacrifice. It's going to take you saying, you know what, I just can't do it. I can't hang out with these people. Now I can't remember if I was telling you or Aries about it, or sorry, Sag, but I had a party over the weekend, and this entire month has just been crazy for me. There's a lot of birthdays, there was a lot of travel, there was a lot of craziness going on, and I had a Memorial Day party, and things went quite left at some point. And that showed me, like, okay, I know, because I've been in this energy where it's like, man, I really want to have fun, I want to be free, but there's got to be a cap to that somewhere. It's going to take some sacrifice and some discipline to truly get where you want to be. And if you're not born into it, a life of luxury and abundance, you do have to be more sacrificed than other people around you. That's just the way things are, you know? And hopefully as a collective, we can transcend that energy where people are more giving, or there's more opportunities for people who maybe don't have the best beginning to be successful, but for now things are the way we are, and we do have to move in the way of accepting that and still fighting for our lives, the version of our lives that we want. We have conflict and defeat and envy and deception. So envying other people's journey may also have like been what it is that made you feel defeated, made you feel like, you know what, I'm just going to give up, I'm just going to go for this. And then we have awareness, but you're aware. You're awakened, you are aware, you're woke, you know more than a lot of people know. And I'm picking up this energy of someone who doesn't even get in deep conversations with people. You don't even share as much as like you don't even share as much as you would with someone else, with the people around you currently, because you know they're not awakened. So you really have to water yourself down, or, you know, talk about just dumb shit. And then next thing you know, that's like your perspective. We have regret and happiness. Regret, I know that I cannot change the past. Happiness, I'm aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. So you guys, if you find yourself like perpetually going through depressions or feeling sad and upset, feeling low vibrational, constantly having to fight through hangovers, that is a time, that is a sign that it is time for you to slow down. We have be, feel, and receive abundance. At the bottom of this one, it says, all that you desire is achievable. And that's absolutely true. And then we have, it is safe to let go. At the bottom of this one, it says, you are surrounded by love. So yeah, you guys, tapping into this energy, you have a lot of potential right now, Aries, but there definitely needs to be some cleansing, a change in direction, a return to your innocence, what you truly want, who you truly are, and to get back on that path of steady progress, because you're making progress. And for some of you, it's to fame and a lot of money, So I would not let that go. I would not let that go or pass up that opportunity. That's what I have for you this week, Aries. Check me out on Etsy in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. Also check out my completely free radio show where we pull cards for every zodiac sign, listen to music that's super fun. And that was your message, Aries. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.
Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.